Why does everybody say you're only 16 years old?
They say what they want to say.
How old
So
are
how
you?
old are you?
300.
Yo, noise, it's your boy Chief Keef Sosa. Bang, bang.
I ain't been in my home in 6 years.
I'm doing shit to make motherfuckers like, damn, he cold, so he cold.
All new, watch that bitch blow mine.
I'll be having stacks like this big, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have them in my hand.
He got a big influence on the motherfucking rap game though. Like all this new rap shit, nigga. Like every artist should be like he done made his started the young nigga shit.
Man, did we go? No, I was on house arrest.
I don't know who's gonna get famous for this shit, but I know one thing: when they make it, they leave.
Go! Alright, fellas.
You don't know what motherfucker.
Pick up some truths in that bag.
Lonzo, I'll get in the front, drive with some shit.
Always in a barber shop. Chief Keef ain't about this. Chief ain't about that. My boy a BD on fucking Lamron and them. They say don't be nigga put on no work. Shut the fuck up! Y'all niggas ain't no shit!
Pull up on they blocks, keep the bus. He say he don't like me, but looking at my tight beats.
Chief Keef was named after his uncle Kief Carter, who was also known as Big Keef. Grew up in the South Side streets of Chicago, where he became a member of the gang Black Disciples. He lived with his grandma and started rapping as a 5-year-old, using his mom's karaoke machine and tapes to record his music. At the age of 15, that boy said, nah, and dropped out of Diet High School. But in 2011, Chief Keef started gaining some local attention in Chicago streets with his first 2 mixtapes, The Glory Road
Oh God, we the creatures in the force. Let's get mine to the max. Bitch, I go far.
and Bang.
Hit a nigga up on Gil Fuck. I do drugs till I'm dead. Old block, Wake City, bitch. Middle fingers to Sean Dale.
The Bang tape really got his name out there, especially when he dropped the music video for the song Bang, which Lil Durk is in, by the way.
And them bangers hollow tips, I swear to God. That shit dead. So niggas, how we do it, yeah.
He also dropped 3 music videos within the next few months, called It's Crackin', John Madden, and Aimed at You.
I was chain smoking loud. She like, ain't you Chief Keef? Yeah, the famous Chief Keef, and now she wanna freak me. Old block, we blitz niggas like John Madden. 300 savage with Lamron, it's closed cash. We don't fuck with new niggas, fuck with new niggas. What you win this shit for show? You fucking shoot, nigga.
Chief Keef has definitely had his fair share of run-ins with law enforcement, but one arrest that's well known is the one in December of 2011, where Chief was arrested for shooting at the cops, bruh. That boy said, bang bang. 2012, the year drill music went to a whole new level thanks to Chief Keef.
She say you be stunting, bitch, that's every day. I be smoking dope shit, that's every day. I'm Chief Sosa, Chief Keef Sosa. Give me some lime green and some pink soda. She like Sosa, I'm a big
Sosa released his Back from the Dead mixtape in March of 2012 and was groundbreaking for the time. It was raw, hard-ass beats all produced by Young Chop and included the smash single I Don't Like with Lil Reese. Honestly, Sosa was buzzing like crazy at this point, but it wasn't until the Don't Like music video where he really started to get noticed. This caught the attention of Kanye as he ended up making a remix to it with Big Sean, Jadakiss, and Pusha T. Sosa was actually on house arrest when he made that verse. He never even met Kanye at that point. Some even argue Chief would have never really exploded if it wasn't for that Kanye cosign, but that's an argument for a different day. In the summer of 2012, Chief was the subject of a bidding war with many record labels wishing to sign him, including Young Jeezy's CTE World.
I know I'm finally rich, but that damn thing gon' change.
Finally Rich is Chief Keef's debut studio album, and in my opinion is a cult classic, bruh. It debuted at number 29 on the Billboard 200, but it only sold 50,000 first week. But do keep in mind that when this was released, December of 2012, Apple Music wasn't even around yet, and Spotify was only in America for about a year or so, and YouTube views weren't even counted for yet on the charts. Not until 2013. And you know, this was during a time when CDs were kind of relevant, but not really. And speaking of 2013, Chief Keef started the year signing a deal with Interscope Records. In a separate deal, he was promised his own label imprint, Glory Boys Entertainment. The deal was worth $6 million over a 3-year album layout, with an additional $440,000 advance to establish GBE. But unfortunately, finally Rich didn't sell past the mark that Interscope asked for, which was 250,000 copies by the end of 2013. So he was dropped from the label, eventually signing with Gucci's 1017 Brick Squad Records. Let's go back to the beginning of 2013.
2-4, what up, man?
Tell them what up, boy.
You already know, man. 300 shit, man. Social power, you know.
What y'all finna do, man?
We finna party, pop bottles, man. Fuck a lot of dots. You know, man, you know. Count a lot of bankrolls, man, you know.
Mr. Brooks, Mr. Brooks. What up, boy? Finally home, boy. In the car. Let's go. Hey, boy. You back home, baby? How you feeling?
2013 was an interesting year for Chief Keef, as many fans started to distance themselves from the music because they say he changed up his flow too much. A lot of people call 2013 to 2014 the lean era or the mumble era, whatever you want to call it, because he slurred in a lot of his verses.
I hopped the bottle with that Louis bag, and if a nigga trying to fall and do his ass. I see shots, now them niggas hearing me. Step out the car, smoke out the chimney. Fuck that bitch and I call it Q10. Yeah, this bitch wanna smoke all out here. I don't wanna sit so hard to get on her knees. I'm cruising in my Rari with my loaded loafers. Bitch, I'm a Rastafari, I'm a Chili Totem.
You can definitely hear a huge difference in his delivery compared to when he first came up. Like, I don't know, a random song from 2012, like Russian Roulette.
My niggas out here wildin', you could duck or get wet. Bang, bang.
You could definitely hear his words a lot more clearer, but honestly, one of my favorite eras from Chief Keef is during this lean era, 2013, 2014. You know, it's actually pretty funny because I remember when Almighty Soul came out in 2013, everybody was shitting on it, bro. Most people I spoke to did not like it. All over the internet did not like it, but nowadays people say it was ahead of his time. People praise the way he was slurring his words and all leaned out, so hey, take it how you want it.
Yeezus is supposed to be in stores. I heard you. Are you on the album?
Yeah, I did a song called, I forget. Yeah, I'm on it. I forgot what the song's called.
Yeah.
But it's a hot song.
But long as you own it, right?
All right.
All right, so at least we got something out of Chief Keef is on Kanye's new album, the new Yeezus album.
I can hold my liquor. And my niggas, they can't control me.
Honestly, Chief Keef being on Yeezus was a big deal in my opinion, as it brought a lot of new fans to him. It was a fire verse, and it fit well with the whole vibe of the track. Later on that year, on Chief's 18th birthday, he would drop Bang 2.
Y'all ain't know, man. I'm flashing on these suckers all the time.
Which at first got hit with a ton of negative reviews, bruh, from fans and critics. But it's funny though, because I'm seeing Reddit posts like this being made today on how influential it was, so it's kind of crazy how time can really have an effect on people's perception. Man, 2014 is one of my personal favorite years of Chief Keef. He was dropping nothing but fire every time he dropped a new song, bro. But in my honest opinion, I feel like this was the year where a lot of people really just started forgetting about him and only the cult fan base stayed. I guess I call this the underrated year because he was dropping nothing but heat this year. But for some reason, commercially, none of these songs really took off. But on YouTube, they were getting millions of views still, with songs such as War, Fool Ya, Tech, Close That Door, Make It Count, Hundreds, Valley, How It Go. Still, man, the list goes on and on.
Attention haters, DJ Hustle, now make sense, just enter the building. Pussy for the war. I paid 200 for the ones and 200 for my gun. Boy, hold my jewelry, it's a pound. Close that door. Hey, close that door. Hey, close that door. Niggas ain't no piss. Niggas ain't no shit. I got 100 in my tech. I got hundreds in my pants. Coolin' with some hoes for the valley. I ain't with that cabin, put a cap in your skull. I know it's usually straight savage, but I got this man to your skull. I'm still riding with my Glock. I'm still riding with my block.
Fire. Chief even dropped the sequel to his first breakthrough mixtape, Back from the Dead, with Back from the Dead 2. And I thought it was okay. 90% of these beats were actually produced by Kief too. And in my opinion, it definitely wasn't as good as the first one. It actually included Finito, but that song didn't take off until the following year. In October of that year, Chief was officially dropped from Interscope Records. For a couple reasons, but apparently there was always some bad blood between Kief and the label because of the way they treated his Finally Rich marketing. He then dropped Big Gucci Sosa on Halloween of that year under 1017 and Glory Boys Entertainment, which I thought was pretty forgettable for me. Maybe because I'm not the biggest Gucci fan, I don't know. 3 months later, in December of that year though, he would drop the song Nobody with him and Kanye West, which is fire to me.
You really don't understand. I can't see nobody.